What's going on, collectors? This is Parlay Jay here with you today. And today I want to make this video. It should be a very quick video, really for the purposes of being historically correct. No, it's not to toot my own horn. It's not to pat myself on the back. It's because I want to prove that the suggestions that I made are actually coming to fruition and bring some validity to it. So what do I mean by all this? Back in late 2019, I made a video. It's my top 3 cards that I am big on going into the 2020 season. And that consisted of 3 guys. It consisted of Mike Trout and his Topps base rookie, Christian Yelich and his Topps base rookie, and Yordan Alvarez. Any of his rookies, at the time only Bowman was available, his 2020 Topps didn't come out yet. Of those 3, 2 of them have absolutely blown up already. And we are in March of 2020. Christian Yelich, at the time of my making that video, was selling for, on average, about $90 to $100. It ranged. You could get it from about 85 up to maybe about 130 at its peak, but they were really in the sweet spot of 90 to 100. If you go on eBay for the last 2 weeks, that very same Christian Yelich card is now selling for between $200 and $240. Now, there has been this amazing run that I think shocked a lot of people. Its Topps base cards really popped. Now, does it have to do with Christian Yelich specifically? I definitely think in part it does. What I think happens is Topps base cards are really the cornerstone in my mind if you're a collector. Bowman is a great card, don't get me wrong. The Bowman firsts are super valuable if you can get those in autos, in some of the variations. But if you are a collector, it's kind of like buying a bond. Like Old Faithful is the base Topps rookie cards. And so that's what I go for personally. Christian Yelich has now practically doubled in price between the making of my last video where I suggested to purchase and right now. Right now we're in the middle of the whole COVID-19, the coronavirus epidemic. So it's starting to backpedal a little bit, as are most cards, but he is about to embark on a season where he's gonna have his huge deal in place to stay in Milwaukee for a very long time. Hopefully that doesn't backfire, but he is a top 3 player. And if he continues and he starts the season hot and continues to roll on with that, you can expect that card to go even higher. So if you took my advice and you purchased up Christian Yelich cards, great job. The second card is Mike Trout. Now, I know I can't take credit for recommending Mike Trout, come on, but at the time that I recommended Mike Trout, it was somewhat affordable. Like, I know not everybody can afford $900, $1,000 for one single card, but if you want to invest in the short term or in the long term, at that time, Mike Trout suffered some, unfortunate circumstances of getting a season-ending injury, and people panicked and his card value dropped. It was the end of the season, they didn't make the playoffs, and he was out. So his card, his purchase price for that base PSA 10 dropped to a low of $850 for sale on eBay. I couldn't believe it. I really didn't think it was gonna go for any less than that because it is Mike Trout after all. So that is why I recommended at the time to go and purchase. And even if you got it for $900 or $1,000, that's still a great value for the guy who is pretty much the Mickey Mantle of the 21st century. Mike Trout, right now, in the middle of March 2020, if you look at those base cards, PSA 10, they have been selling for upwards of $2,500. The wheelhouse is about between $1,800 and I'd say $2,300 right now. That is a 2-fold increase at least over what his purchase price was at the end of the 2019 year. If you got in and you purchased those cards, bravo to you, great job. I don't even know if you want to sell them now, even though they're really high. You certainly could, and you could reinvest and redeploy into something else. But this is Mike Trout, so just think if in this season of his career in 2020, this card has already doubled in value, where that card could go in a couple of years when the hobby heats up even more and investments become even more. So I'm actually holding Trout right now. If I had, a giant surplus of them, I would probably sell a couple and bank some bankroll. It's really up to you. So if you made purchases, awesome job, great for you. But Yelich and Trout are big time. So I just wanted to make this video to cover that and to say, please do what I do. Chart certain players and follow them throughout the year, and it will definitely help you maximize the value, and you can make some money in doing this. I kid you not. You absolutely will, as long as you're smart about it. Do all the things that I suggest in my other videos about tracking cards on eBay, about using eBay to get the best possible price, and you will be well on your way. These two cards, I think, will continue to go up in value, and I am going to just kind of wait and let it happen and enjoy it. And they both deserve it because they're awesome players too. So keep an eye. Ronald Acuna is not a guy that I recommended. Obviously I should have. His card has absolutely taken off insanely, but his card was always pretty high priced to begin with. So Acuna's are really up there right now. So follow him as well. Monitor how his play is. I think he's going to be the kind of guy where if he starts off cold, you're going to see those cards dip real fast. So that's pretty much it, guys. Let me know what you think. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for always being with me, for liking, commenting, subscribing. Thank you for telling your friends to follow the channel. I am super pumped that we are gaining subscribership and viewership, and I can broadcast this message out to as broad of an audience as humanly possible, sharing my enjoyment of the baseball card hobby with all of you. So thank you guys again. I'm Parlay J. Take care. Spike your hair. See you next time.